If you're in a season where you feel like life is continuously testing you, like every time you turn around, something else is happening, and you're like, God, what's up? Where's my breakthrough that I've been praying for? Where's my blessings? I am ready to receive. At this point, you just may be feeling like God is not answering. But what if I told you that God was actually preparing you for something greater? That in order for you to receive those blessings, God has to clear out old things for the new things to come in. What if to prepare you for these blessings coming in, God has to strengthen your faith? God has to strengthen your vessel. Understand that when these times come, you can guarantee that there are some breakthroughs happening, that there are some blessings happening. You are being prepared. It is not happening for your destruction. Today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs that you might be experiencing in your life right now if this video is for you, and how you can navigate through these times. And I encourage you to stay until the end. That part that you might skip or feel like you don't need to hear may actually be the part that is intended for you in this season of your life, whatever that season may be for your specific situation. But before we dive into this video today, I would love to thank my returning viewers. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I am loving having conversations in the comment section with you. Keep these conversations coming. And again, it helps others know that they are not alone in this journey. For all the new subscribers, thank you so much for joining us in this journey. If you are seeing me for the first time, I am Tori, your partner in transformation. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I have my notes here because I have to jot things down. Sometimes the spirit gets to going and I have to keep up, so I have to write things down so I do not miss out on giving you all information. It's important for you to receive the inspired messages that may resonate for your specific situation, okay? Let's go ahead and dive into these 5 signs. Take what is intended for you, what resonates with you and your specific situation. If none of it resonates with you, that is fine. This may not be your message. Maybe somebody else that you know needs to hear this message and you came across it to share with them. Sign number 1 is a season of uncertainty. Sometimes you have these big choices and big decisions to make, and they often consume you because you feel like they're so big that you don't know which way you should go. You may feel like, God, if I do this on one hand, I feel like I'm losing out in this space. But then I have to make this decision or else it's not going to get better. Or God, I'm scared to actually make this decision because whatever that fear may be for you. Or maybe things are just a little bit uncomfortable for you because you've been in a certain space, you've been in a certain mindset, you've been in certain environments for so long that it just feels uncomfortable for you. So you are uncertain to the change, okay? Whether this be in your health, wealth, career, finances, family dynamics, whatever it is for you. God often tests our faith by leading us into the things of the unknown, just as he did with Abraham. The Bible reminds us to trust and not lean to thine own understanding. And what this means is not that you don't have a brain, not that you can't think for yourself or make choices for yourself. It is just meaning that you might have gotten some information, or you may have picked up things along your way in life that are actually not your understanding. There's somebody else's understanding that's been passed on to you. So now you've been carrying that understanding throughout your whole life, and then you haven't really gone to God to get an understanding for yourself. So it's important for you to seek that guidance and get that guidance, because God will reveal it to you in a way that is specific for your situation. Everybody's word is not going to be the same. Each of you are going to receive this word differently because your situations are differently than what the next person is receiving. I hope that makes sense for you all. Sign number 2. Oh, and I'm sorry. If you haven't got something to write these things down with that I'm talking about, go ahead and get you something to write these things down so you can go back for your reference later, because it may become clearer to you the more that you can go back and revisit and look these things over, because again, God will reveal to you for your specific situation what these signs and things mean. Okay. Number 2, challenges seem to multiply. This one is a big one right here, because that's what I spoke about in the beginning. These challenges seem to be never ending. It's like the first time I went through this, God, now I have 10 challenges this time around. What is happening here? God, let me know what's up. And I can attest to this because I was in this position. I was in this position many of times. So I understand this. But it seems like these challenges multiply. And the reason is because you were stronger than you were in that first challenge that you had to come through. So now it's going to be shaken a little bit more to strengthen you a little bit more. Each season you are growing, so that challenge may become stronger. And I want to go back to something here too, also with, not really leaning to your own understanding of what is happening here. That just dropped in my spirit. Thank you, God. Because when you when you pick up different things through life from different people and different experiences, when you go through different challenges and things, one of the things, most common things that is picked up is what somebody else thinks of what is happening in their life. Okay, they have convicted themselves. For instance, if you go through a test in life, the people around you may have said you're being attacked, and you're not being attacked. So guess what? When you put that into your mind, when things come about in your life and you're looking at it as I'm getting attacked, those things appear as attacks in your life, though it shows to be true. But if you look at it as I'm getting a test, what happens when you go to test for something else, maybe through school, maybe getting your driver's license or whatever? You are looking for the best results. You are looking for the best results. So you go in and you perform your best to get that best result. But if you are looking at things as if they are an attack, that something is coming in to attack you, what do? You get defensive. You're like, God, don't let this happen or take this away from me. Da, da, da. Before it's even showing. So you just drawn that into you. You've just drawn that into your reality. And instead, this is what you should do. God, thank you for strengthening what needs to be strengthened in me during this time as you take me into my next season. God, thank you for revealing to me what I should be doing in this time to take me to my next season. God, thank you for being a partner with me during this time so that I can get to my next season. You understand? Thank God. Pray as if it is already done. And another thing I'm going to mention here, I'm sorry, before I go on to the next sign, is when you are praying as if things are already done and you're praying for something specific, but God delivers it to you in the next, in another way, don't reject the package. Don't reject the package, okay? Because you will say, God, that's not it. That's not what I said. And God's like, okay, I'll give it back to you. But you're going to keep doing the same thing and getting the same results. And maybe it's going to get worse, as you say. Those things multiply. Don't stay in the wilderness longer than you need to. But when God delivers and it's in a different package, still in alignment with whatever it is that you asked for, receive it openly. God, thank you. You have to be able to discern what is happening, because God won't give you the things that are out of alignment for you. You can keep receiving it, and God will say that's your free will. But then you'll guarantee you're going to come back. It's guaranteed that you're going to come back and ask again. Sign number 3, and a lot of you may be experiencing this right now. Silence from God. And in that silence, you're anxious. You're ready. You're like, God, what you doing? Where you at? You said you got plans. Where are they at? Even in silence, God is working. In this time of what seems to be silent could be a test of your patience and trust. That's it. That's it. It is not that you are being ignored. It could be a sign of your it could be a test of your trust and patience. Sometimes we go to God and we say, God, I need you to work on my temper. And God says, okay, so I'm going to give you some tests to see how we can work on this temper. Or God, I need a breakthrough in my finances. And God says, okay, I'm going to give you these tests to see how you manage this money. And then when these tests come, we're like, no, we didn't ask for this. Yes, you did. You prayed to be strengthened in that area. So God is doing exactly that. It just may not look like what you expected, but it is still happening for you. You have to really change your perspective when things are happening for you in life. Sign number 4, temptations to turn away. I have had so many conversations, so many sessions with individuals who were like, I just give up. I give up. In this time, this is a time that you hold on stronger. You look around for the beauty of everything that is good and that is working in your life, and you thank you, God, for this. Thank you that I'm able to do this. Thank yourself when you wake up in the morning. Thank yourself. Thank you for getting up out of this bed today, even though that you did not want to. Thank you for going to work out, even though that you did not want to. Thank you for getting up and making a healthy meal today to nourish your mind, body, and spirit, even though that you did not want to. Thank you for being a mother or a father or parent or whatever it is that you are in life to whoever it is. You know, there are a lot of things that you can be grateful for. So when those temptations to turn away because some other thing is not knocking at your door like Amazon, right away, when you put in that order, when that temptation comes in to turn you away, look at things like that. I still have all of these magnificent things, all of these beautiful and fabulous things, all of this love and abundance around me in these ways. Okay? You have a roof over your head. You have food in your mouth. You have clothes on your back. You have clean water. Appreciate those things in these times of temptation, okay? Because even Christ was tempted in the wilderness. You are going to have these trials to strengthen you. When you ask and pray for new releases, new blessings, or things to be shaken and removed from your life, it is going to come. But you have to be strong in the manner to receive them. Because when those blessings are released to you, there are things that are going to come along with that. You're going to have to disconnect with some people. You're going to have to disconnect with some places. You're going to have to leave some old habits behind. So in this time where these things are being tested, sit and reflect and think, what is this lesson teaching me? What is this lesson teaching you in this time? If something is being taken away, ask yourself, what about your old habits are sunk or attached to this thing that is keeping you from elevating? That's why it has to be removed. That's why it has to be shaken up. When you are elevating, things that are anchoring you down cannot go with you. You can't elevate if you're being anchored down. Now, number 5. Number 5 is often very hard because people do not like to be taken outside of their comfort zone. When opportunities present, it may look like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not used to that. Okay? You have a choice to either stay in that mindset, or you have a choice to spread your wings, to jump out that window and take a leap of faith. There are many times in your life that you are going to be called to do some uncomfortable things. Pass the test. Pass the test. So whether it's starting a new venture, forgiving somebody that may not even be sorry, but that forgiveness is not for them, it's for you so that you can move on. Moving forward into new things beyond what you traditionally think, beyond what you have been accustomed to. God may call you to move in ways that are uncomfortable. Are you willing? Are you willing to step outside of that zone? Are you willing to step outside of this security circle to step into that life of abundance and fulfillment? You deserve it. You deserve it, but you have to take action too. God will send you tests just as God sends you opportunities. So don't ever think that if you're experiencing any of these 5 signs, it's for your destruction, because it is not. It is to grow you into that next level. When God sends you tests and opportunities and they're unexpected, it's okay. Go back, watch this video again, revisit those notes that you've taken. I hope you have taken them. And this time you'll be more open to receive what is actually happening. You'll be able to really discern and take in, this is actually a test. I'm going in to pass. Do your best. God isn't expecting perfection. When opportunities come, take those opportunities, even if they feel a little uncomfortable. If you are willing to take action and say, God, I'm ready to make it work, God will say, okay, let's take action and make this thing happen. Just look at things in a different way. So there you have it. These are the 5 signs that God may be testing you. 1, uncertainty. 2, multiplying challenges. 3, silence. 4, temptation. And 5, God is calling you to action. God may be calling you to do some things that you feel are uncomfortable, but it is in that uncomfortableness that you grow. I encourage you to stay strong, stay faithful, stay resilient, believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and trust in the partner that you have. You have the greatest partner anybody could ever desire. May God keep you in his love, in his presence, and in his peace. I will catch you in the next video.